It's sick, Marsh. Yee. Yes, Howie, this stuff is happening, but I had to go. I'm not doing too well. Hands. Hello. I had like right here, like just right off screen, I had my fucking debit card sitting. I was like, oh, hey, maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't do that. Oh gosh. Gosh. My kitty's so mad because she knows that I started streaming. Here, we'll get some kitty paws in the... Kitty! Yeah, check it all out. Okay, bye-bye, baby. I love you. Hi, Blue. Hi, Owie. Hope everybody's doing good. I might be getting a little sick, I'm sure, but I've been really bored today, so I'm excited to do this. Is the music okay? Is it over too soft? I just wanted something in the background, so it's Vocaloid time. I will not hurl on stream. I will not do it. Me and I are right now, I swear. Okay, cool. Alright, we're good. I've got the Pomon Leaf, I've got the water, I have my moral support cat. I have all you lovely people. We're gonna do this. So, what we're doing is I have this old microphone. It's an Audio-Technica 2020. It kind of sounds like Dookie, like a little bit. But this website called Mic Parts, they sell this thing where it's a different board for receiving the signal, and then where the fuck is the other part? And then they have a new cardioid for it. So we're gonna put this board together first, and it looks pretty simple. And then we'll take the microphone apart, we'll take the old board out of it, solder this one into the new thing mount up, and yippee! Yippee! It was gonna be my keyboard, but my keyboard stopped working when I spilled soda on it. And then once the soda dried, it started working again. So that can be tomorrow's problem, not today's problem. Not today. I can finally finger wag. Alright, so yeah, this is, I don't know, this is like usually a very like solitary and boring task. So we'll see how it translates to streaming. I think the first thing, yeah, is to find like all the weird little resistors. So there'll be these brown guys here. So I'm gonna pull them all out. Or diodes. These are diodes or resistors? I think these are resistors, yeah, because they're not polarized. Resistors keep a very specific amount of electricity from passing through them. And that allows you to condition your signal. Why is this one on its own? Like, there's only one? So, it'll be really easy. You don't have to worry about which way these go. Yeah, I'm upgrading them. I'm replacing the parts that are in there with better parts, essentially. But part of that is building the parts. So, it just makes it cheaper, because you have to have a factory build this. I mean, obviously, it adds cost, and then you not only have to store, like if you're just storing resistors and like components, and then you can just throw it all into a bag and ship it, like you can kind of do that to order. But if you have to like make the board and then sit on a manufactured board with all the pieces and store that and like keep losing money on it, that just becomes like a less attractive business venture. So it's also like a simple enough kit. Oh no, my weed. So there will be like some, I know I said I was gonna huff solder fumes, but I'm sick enough already, so I got a fume extractor. You can kind of see it if we go like that. It's this little guy, and so like kind of noisy, but it is what it is. I'll leave it off until we start soldering. Yeah. Okay, so the first one on the top here is R1 and R2, which are 56.2 ohm resistors. So that's where you get to read. Can you even fucking see it? You see the little like print, the little black print? You can't really read it on the resistor. That's where it says what it is. So I got my glasses on for this. Oh, hey, this is the 56.2. Okay, perfect. Awesome, let's set those aside. And then this goes in R1 and R2, so there's little like markings on the board. So R1 is there, R2 is there. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. And then if you want to be really fancy, you take it so that the resistor reading is facing up. And then you make sure that it'll be facing up when you put it through. So that's what we're gonna do. It's really just kind of Legos. Like, they are the hard part. Figured out what parts need to go where. You just gotta put it together now. It's nice. And then what you can also do is, like, see how obviously if you put this through, you gotta flip this board over to solder them. So you'll solder the pieces on the other side to attach them to the board. But if you just leave the legs straight like this, when you flip it over, it'll fall out, right? Like it'll, I don't know if this is clear. It'll just fall out of the board. So what I do is I kind of like press them together a little bit. And then I kind of like let them spring back together on the other side of the board. As such. I did not bend these terribly well. But there we go. So that's there. Perfect. R1 is done. Now we'll do R2. And it's just going to be this for about 2 hours. So buckle in, guys. Buckle in. I realize the close-up camera is kind of like hard to, it's really hard to like manage because it's so close up and the focus is so bad. Maybe I just do overhead until I'm soldering. Maybe that's the move. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna duplicate this. And in this one, I'm going to studio mode. This will be fun. Yay! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited about that makeup stuff I got. You know what? Never mind. I can just deal with it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Okay. Yeah. Are you doing? Oh, you're going to the mall, right? Did you decide? Are you gonna get your hair done? Good. I think that'll do well for you. It's just like the easiest fix. Like if you're worried about it not looking good, owie, you don't have to do that here. I'm sure your makeup looks fine. I'm sure it looks fine. Let's look for the next down is the 100 ohm. Trying to make it a... Next up we'll find the 100 ohm resistor. This is 6.3 micro. What? Oh. I can't wait for us to do our, this is 100K, yeah. I can't wait for us to do our Vocaloid stream. I'm really excited about that. R3 and R4, which are this one, and I assume this one, yeah. I love Vocaloid so much, and I can't wait to learn about it from people who have been listening to it for a long time, because there's just so much of it. It's kind of hard to like soak in as somebody just discovering it in 2024. Did I bend these too close together? Oh, perfect! Yippee. It's like a little game I play when I do these, where I like to make them as neat as possible. It's sort of like a meditation, you know. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Happy said that you wanted to do like a stream talking about Vocaloid. Was Cappy capping? 3.92 kilo ohms. That's a 10K. That's R12. Let's just do this. Okay. R12. We'll just use all the pieces. It's probably a lot easier. 12 is this bottom one here. Okay. Find where it says 10K. Bend it so that's on top. This will make it a lot easier to test later. So like, let's say the board goes bad or something. I can go around with a multimeter and say like, all right, I'm going to test each of these resistors, and I know what they are because the label is right there. It's not super common for these resistors to blow out on like low voltage stuff like this, but so cute. Never mentioned about doing boulders. Cappy sent me a DM. Oh, so Cappy was capping. I see. I'm glad I came to the source to get the truth. The whole owie truth. Let's see. What are these? These are... I can barely read it. 2.2K. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 2.21K. Okay, R6 and R7. So that's gonna be... Here's R7. But where's R6? It's not 8. That's R5. That's capacitor 7, capacitor 4, capacitor 5, that's resistor 10. Oh, it's right here! So R6 and R7. Cappy be lying. Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Where does it say 2.21? Right there. Yippee. That's crazy. Are the dances that people do for Vocaloid, are they just like fan-made dances? I don't think I see, I mean, most of like the videos are just static images, right? Oh, BGM's on the louder side. Thank you, Howie. I'll turn it down a little bit. Let me know if the BGM is better. Sorry if that was too loud. 2.2K. Oh, he doesn't know. Now he's just a free spirit in this world. Making a better place with her art and her emoji usage. BGM good now? Perfect. Thank you. Okay, next up. What is this? I feel like the orangutan, you know, the girl? Girl what? You're the Millie Tilapia hero we needed. Oh, this is what'll go in our 5. It's a 3.92K. And we'll make sure it's on top. Bend these down. Everything where it should be. Oh. Girl, question mark, and I cannot stress enough, question mark, and then no follow-up. Okay. That's good. Well played. Well played. What are these? 6.34K. So these will be R10 and R11. So there's R11. R9, 14, 13. Where's R10? Goofy little goober? Oh, it's right there. So that and that. R10 and R11. Goofy little goober? You're going bald. Oh no! Is that the granny? Is that the granny flaring up? Are you having a granny episode? You're going bald. Yeah, I had to start taking specific hormones to keep myself from going bald. It's a terrible disease. That's just, you know, that's just what happens when you're an old woman. You have to deal with these things. Hair falls out when you... Oh, you pick at your hair. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's so frustrating. It's so frustrating when things like that happen and you can't really help it, but... Oh. Big hugs for Owie. Owie really be out here in the trenches for real, for real. So this one should be a 10K, right? Oh no, that's right. This is the 1.5 that goes in R8. Right there. What was in R9? Nothing's in R9. Why is that? I'm gonna look ahead a little bit here. R9 is empty. Oh, I think R9's... What the fuck is R9? R9's not even... It doesn't even have 2 holes. Alright, well, there are mysteries awaiting. No, yeah. Yeah, I'm the hag here. Don't go taking my hag status, okay? That's mine. You can't have it. Owie, you can be the I don't know. I'm tired. You're not a hag, Owie. You're nowhere near. Being a hag, though, not so bad. Yeah. Things are a lot clearer when you're a hag. Your priorities kind of come into line, you know, into light. Okay. So I should solder them now, right? Oh, R13 and 14. Bias selectors for the J305 JFET in your kit were selected in our shop. The specific values for R13 and 14 are identified by the paper slip in the JFET baggie. Oh, they're right here. Sweet. So there's a little baggie. So I guess what they do is depending on whatever what is a JFET? What is a JFET? Different 3-terminal semiconductor device uses electronically controlled switches. Okay, so what's the difference between a MOSFET and a JFET? MOSFET has higher noise than JFET due to variable transconductance. JFET cannot handle high power dissipation and okay, so a JFET is for, like, again, low voltage signal switching. So what it does is essentially one of the legs here, if you send power, all right, so like a circuit will be completed between 2 of the legs. You'll have one end of the circuit on one leg, one end of the circuit on the other, right? So then if you want to pass power into the circuit, or like if you want to connect the circuit will stay broken, but then when you pass power into the third leg, it will connect the first and second leg and close the circuit. So apparently a JFET is what you use in low voltage things like a microphone because it has less noise. Whereas a MOSFET you can use for really high voltage switching. You usually have to have heat sinks and shit on it to keep the heat down, but obviously have higher noise due to its design. So, okay, learn something new. But apparently whatever JFET they get, they bundle the resistors that the actual JFET, that whatever JFET they get needs. So I'm assuming it varies based on model, which is why they have this. That's a really nice way to handle it. Yeah, okay. So R13 is a 100 kilo ohms, which I think is going to be, yeah, this round one. Okay, so we have 100 on top. That goes in R13, which is the bottom one. Hello, Dessa. Welcome. I'm just yapping about electronics. I know it's the real talk of the town. You know, circuit board manufacturing. But this is one of my passions. If I really had to if you were holding a gun to my head and you're like, all right, your job is gonna be, this is the most autistic thing I've ever said. Your job is that you're going to just do your hyperfixations for like a year. It would be electronics and preserved food. I'm so sorry. That's just who I am. That's what I care about. Electronics and preserved food. I think they're cool. I got kind of burned out on doing electronics and microcontroller and like programming work though, because I think I was doing a lot of it just to be useful and not like because I was doing like things that I wanted to, and I just kind of got burned out really quickly on it. So, you know, I have projects like this sitting around, and it's kind of nice to just get back into it to have fun and, you know, do some streaming. That's okay, Deza. Since you missed it, what we're doing is we have a kit where I have this old microphone. It's kind of dookie, and inside of it, there's the little cardioid that picks up your sound. There's a board that processes the sound, and then there's a little connection to the plug. Oh, owie, me and you too. Me and you too. I'm gonna cover this song at some point. I'm gonna cover the song. I have a few Ableton projects rearranging this song. I'm gonna cover it at some point. I love this song. It's so raw. So yeah, so essentially the parts in this are a better cardioid, a board to handle the cardioid included, and then all the parts to connect it. So we're assembling the board first. You got here pretty early. So next we are gonna turn on my, oh, it's up here, my iron. Get that going. It's time for fun. It's time for fan noise. Yippee! And then let's go ahead and get this flipped around. How are you doing, Deza? I hope your day's going well. I've been really appreciating culture that you bring to my Twitter timeline. It's a blessing. It truly is a blessing. Let's make sure when we flip this over nothing falls out. I'm gonna kind of shake it. Okay, we're okay. I'm gonna bend some of these though. Yeah, it looks, see how it's like crazy. All the little prongs sticking through. I'm just gonna bend these a little bit so they stay in better. Feeling work this morning? Gotcha. Hopefully your work wasn't too busy. Hopefully it was just run-of-the-mill, average day. Oh, I can smell it. Goodness me, can I smell it? Oh, that's right. I used to do these out. Because when you put them out, it kind of pulls on it and keeps the resistor like taut. Yeah, okay. First thing, let's see if this flux pin has any juice left in it. I'm gonna guess it doesn't. Oh my god, it does. Not a lot though. I think I'll try the injectable. The only issue with this injectable is, or not injectable, but like syringe, is that it's kind of messy. Like the pressure in it right now. This is meant to be put in what's called a... Yeah, make it big. Make it big. The... What's it called? The aegyo? I really like that in like Gyaru and Jiraike makeup. Where they make like the eye bags kind of like exaggerated. It's really cool. I can't open this. Am I stupid? Oh, I got it. Let's go. Okay. I really wish I had like the tip on this. I'm just gonna see how this goes. No, I need the tip. Alright, I'll be right back. Aegyo Sol, yeah. The eggy. Yeah, I don't know if it would look good with my eyes. I've never tried it. Okay. Here we go. We got a little needle attachment for the end of this. Perfect. Hello? Oh, no! There it goes! There it goes! So what flux does is it actually etches the surface of everything that it touches and makes it rough. It's like a chemical etcher, or yeah, an etcher. And what that does is that it gives a surface for the solder to cling to. So, makes the solder flow. Does it never make the... Yeah, that's what I think all the time too. I'm like, ooh, I want to try this. Let's try it. Okay. First solder in like a year. Let's go. You ready for the scuff? You ready for the scuff to begin? 1, 2, 3. Oh, didn't flow. Okay, we're gonna let that cool down. We're gonna let that cool down a little bit. I love the smoke. It's so nice. Usually I don't use a fume hood, but maybe that's why I have so many health problems. 2, 3. That on there and then wait for it to drop. Oh, perfect. Perfect. This is a bit of awkward angle, but we got this. I believe in us. 1, 2, 3. Wait for it to drop onto the pad. Perfect. Is it a little lumpy? No, it's good. Excellent. Where'd my fibers go? Where'd my nippers go? Me when I'm nipping. I'm not so sure about that one. That one might be a bad solder, but it looks okay. Okay. Let's keep going. We're just going nice and slow. Just having fun. You guys want to hear a really fun sound? So this is called a solder sucker. What it does is you can heat up one of those balls of solder, and then you can use this to like suck it off and clean it off. So what it does is it has a big spring in it, and it clicks closed like this, and then you press it, and it like opens, and it's so like... It's got a plop. Kind of a plorp sound. It's so fun. Pull these up and out. Spread your legs, Diode. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Perfect. One more on. Trim that. Perfect. This is very much I take the Bob Ross approach, where we just kind of take our time and we think happy thoughts, and we see where they take us. You know? Really easy to get frustrated at these things. And start rushing it. And that never works out. Not good for anybody. Let that flux eat a little bit. I'll get it all nice and hot. Ooh, gotta make sure I'm touching both. There we go. It's a little bit tricky feet there. Perfect. Perfect. The angle of this PCB vise makes it really fucking awkward, but we're doing our best. So now what we'll do is, because these are close, we'll just visibly look and see, like, are any of the solder pads touching? It's kind of hard to tell with the flux on there, but I don't really think they are. Something else we can do for that. We can take a little... You can take a multimeter. And then this will just beep if there's continuity between them. If there's any way that the signal coming out of these two leads is connecting across these resistors, which would be bad. We want them to stay on their own. No, nothing. Oh, still nothing. Oh, good. Good, I love that. Hello? Does this work? I know this doesn't matter. It's on DC, right? Why no working? Hello? Hello? Are these broken? Oh, there we go. I just wasn't pressing hard enough. Or not. Oh, that's 10 amp. This is fused for 200 milliamp? Okay. Oh, those are connected. How? Did it bleed through? Oh, this is why we check. Unclear. Maybe they're just connected in the circuitry. Well, that's a less effective test than I thought then. Alright, we'll just carry on. We'll just trust. We'll just trust, bro. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Some 3D printed piece of garbage that I made a long time ago. And it doesn't work super well. It's kind of annoying, but it's free and I have it. So we're just going to keep using it. Yeah, we'll put that away for now. Oh man. kind of rushing. That's okay. This is straightforward. And we were really careful about where we were putting them too. Being really slow when we were putting them down. That means that as long as we have a good rhythm for getting these solder joints down. Oh, this one's a little... Is it just bleeding through? Yeah, it is. Then we can kind of, you know, pick up the pace a little bit. I probably should have just checked like one last time to make sure that they were all in the right place, but you know, it's been a year, so sometimes these habits don't stick around as well as they should. Okay, next up. It's you little guys. It's your turn. There we go. This injectable flux, syringe flux, is so nice. So nice. Why are they so close together? I don't love that, but they are separate. So that would be terrible if I nipped that other lead off. Lead leg, maybe? Whatever the fuck. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Just move wherever you want there, buddy. These look a little light. I don't like them. Get some more on there. Oh my god. Okay. Give her another. There we go. I think I was being a little conservative with the amount of solder I was feeding onto them. Perfect. Sometimes it just doesn't look quite right, and you just gotta go with your gut. Oh, come on, little buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much for being such a good little resistor. My iron is like getting stuck in the holder. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Nice! That was so fast. What the fuck? Damn, girl. Damn, girl! Aoi gets it done. Aoi's not fucking around. Oh, it's really annoying that the iron keeps getting stuck. Getting your makeup done before you go to the salon too is such a fucking slay. Like when they're done and you're just fucking cunted up, snatched out, looking good, fresh hair, fresh face. Love it. Love it. Anybody in chat cunted up, cunted out? Other than Owie? Anybody else in there taking down the government era? A real modern queen? Making a mess. Oh, human ref sheet. What does that mean? Tell me more, Blue. I'm so curious. I don't know why, but it feels really like sexy to use a syringe. Just kind of, you know, like getting down in there, getting. Am I weird? That was perfect. Human. I've always seen your model as a human. You mean like flesh colored flesh, like full human proportions? I've no joke, I've just always thought of your model as like humanoid. Although I guess humanoid and human are different things. Maybe that's more what we're going for. Okay. Oh, with the syringe. I was like, flesh? Like human flesh? What? Why did that give you an idea? Oh, yeah. You can draw like sexy, like psycho Dr. Marche any day, any fucking day. Marche, but oh my god, what was that fucking manga I was reading? Ogre and Alcohol and Ogres and Ogre Girls. Alcohol and Ogre Girls. There's this doctor that there's this doctor in the woods and she's feeding girls out of bowls. Oh, she's so hot. Oh, with the bunny ears? Hell yes. Hell yes. Make sure I look mean. I don't know if that's really Aoi style though. Aoi doesn't really do mean. I love how cute your art is though. Alright. Sorry, I'm just getting this up to like my actual eyes. This isn't very interesting, but that joint is fine because it's all the way through. Damn, this is kind of clean. This is kind of clean. I kind of did this shit. Okay. Proud of myself. I'm not going to clean the fucks off because I'm a savage. Yeah. Dr. Marsh. Last name Marsh. Dr. Marsh diagnoses you with Slay syndrome. Dr. Marsh diagnoses you with bottom syndrome. Oh, jeez. That's what, in my mind, I was like, oh man, it would be so fun to do like a fetish tier stream and just like talk about like weird fetishes and stuff, and like, you know, it'd be such a funny stream. And then I was like, funny for me. How funny would it be for other people? What kind of funny people might that attract? I wish it could be horny with an I. HORNI without people being fucking weirdos about it. Okay, you can read along. Diode installation. Bend the leads of the two 1N5234B diodes. so that the final digits of the part number are visible after installation. See, we're at the curve. We've been doing that. Place the diode at D1 and D2. Okay, let's just do that. It is critical that the black stripe is positioned over the white stripe on the silk screen. Right. So diodes are directional because diodes basically, there can be electricity on like both ends of a circuit, but a diode says, like, if you put a diode between 2 points in the circuit, it says electricity can only flow one way and it blocks it from flowing the other way. So that's why the direction of them matter. Diodes are very important in direct current power circuitry for making sure that everything is clean and orderly. Where are my parts at? Here they are. Yeah, see, look, it's just a little parts bag that comes with it. It's got all the things in it. And then you just pull them out and solder them up. I love the way diodes look. They're like little like red glass tubes. They're so cool. These are so tiny. Let's see if we can get a good visual on screen. Do these say 233? Oh no. 234? Yeah, 234, and there's two of those, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna double check. It's just a lot of double checking. Sorry if this isn't super interesting. These are 234. Okay. It's such a pain in the ass if you don't double check everything like really meticulously, and then you get to the end and it doesn't work. And it's not like things blow up when it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And then you have to go through and make sure that the power is like correctly flowing at every point on the circuit board. Testing all your components. You never really know like at what point the failure is. You just have to test everything. So it's just better to check your work as you do it. I feel like I could get into flyfish lure manufacturing. I think I could get into that. I also want to make fireworks. I made some fireworks at home one year and it was really fun. I set up like a whole like remote controlled fireworks show at my friend's. Ah! Scared me. I guess that's just as far down as it wants to go. Maybe I need to bend it a little closer. Come here, buddy. There we go. I get scared. Things happen and I don't like it, you know? I just get a little scared. Yay, that's better. That's way better. Where's the other one? Ruh-roh. Oh, here we go. That's the worst. Like, that's the hardest part about electronics is, oh no, where did this tiny piece go? Especially when they don't have these legs. So this is what's called through-hole electronics, because you put legs through a hole. Brown chicken, brown cow. But there's also what's called SMD, or surface mount devices. And that's where, instead of putting it through a hole, there's a little pad on the device, and it just merges straight up the pad. So you kind of just like hold the piece on here, and then while you're holding it, you solder the pads together. So that's surface mount. These ones are so fun though. Surface mount is a bit of a pain in the ass. That's what the keyboard's going to be. That's a lot more like you go through, you flux and prep all your pads, you put a little solder on them, and then you kind of go through and do them all at once. I want to do a karaoke so bad. I keep thinking about it, but I keep like, oh, I don't know. I'm just so nervous. I really want to do karaoke. Owie, owie, want to do karaoke with me? Why can we do karaoke? Yeah, that's expected. That's what I expected. I don't know, I just want to have fun. Haven't you heard that, Owie? That girls just want to have fun? I feel kind of sick. I think it's... I had hot dogs for dinner, and my stomach is just, like, not happy with me about it. I already threw them up once. So we'll see. Twitter space karaoke while you were drunk, but that includes your fam in the background. I mean, that seems like the canon experience. That seems correct. Sorry for all the up close knuckle. Yeah, you get to see my hairy knuckles. I love my hairy knuckles. And I'm really afraid that those are together. Do I have alcohol here? I don't. I'm gonna go grab a bottle of 100% alcohol and then to clean some of those pucks off, and then I'll be right back. Oh, the doxing. Right. You keep saying this and I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. Yeah. That is a shame. These two resistors, I really feel like I might have soldered them together. Oh, no, never mind. I can, like, put my tweezers in between them. Okay. Yeah, they should be fine. Yep, they're good. It was just the flux kind of, like, pooling in between them and making it look like they were connected. Aww! The diode's, like, a little... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a banger. It's a certified banger. Certified banger. Who did this? It wasn't even recently? Did Millie cover this? No. God, I can't remember who did this in Niji. Okay. So we got those installed. Solder them, trim the leaves. And then the 242 diode. Place the diode at D3. Okay. Yes! That's right! with Selene. That's right. Oh, what a banger. Trying to like use some. Oh no! I'm so dumb. I'll just use some acetone to you know, to get this stuff off my fingers. You know, acetone, famously not used for anything else. So that's cool. All right, well, we're gonna take a little nail painting break then, because I will not do this. We still got a ways to go. These nails are gonna be painted. God damn it! So that was a smart moment on my end. Luckily, this black, you only need one coat of it, so I'll just wait for this to dry a little bit and then we can get started again. So you're gonna get any makeup at the mall today, Owie? Sounds like maybe you could use some makeup. I don't know, why did you bring like so little with you? You silly girl. Oh, I love Pinocchio P. No, okay. I'm sure we'll have fun regardless. Yay! Fixed. Ignore my nasty, dried out, acetone, rotted skin. Just put that out of your mind. I really should get my alcohol, but okay, so the alcohol I have. Where's my little bottle? I have like a tiny little bottle that I use for my nail stuff, where I can just like pump a little out to a pad. But where I get the alcohol from is in a gallon bottle of 100% alcohol that I use for my 3D resin printer. So I don't want to go downstairs and like dig out the gallon of 100% alcohol and then pour it into a tiny bottle just so I can get sticky off my hands. But oh, this box is so sticky. I hate it. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I should bite the bullet. I'm lazy. I'm comfy. I got comfy here. A lot back home. Only brought a little because we're not allowed to bring too much liquid and such. Yeah, I forgot about that. I got when last time I had to travel makeup, I got like Urban Decay makes a God, what do you call it? They make a travel size of the all-nighter setting spray. So I like got one of those, got like a little travel size of like hair texturing spray and stuff. And then yeah, I was like I had my dry makeup bag and then I had my wet makeup bag, and the wet makeup bag was just like Tetris to the max. Like things were put into other containers. Like it, yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna compromise anything. I'm going to bring everything I could want. I'm going to fit it. Yeah, I definitely had to plan that out pretty meticulously. Okay, the next diode. Give these a few more minutes. Not the necessary things, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. It sounds like it's just better if you're not dealing with a lot. Yeah, this sounds so good. So good. I think that a lot of Pinocchio P music suffers from, like, you know, like sometimes when it all just kind of sounds the same. But man, are there some bangers in there. There are some bangers. I'm so happy I finally got to use my digital camera too. I had gotten like the AC adapter for it, and then I found, you know, like my USB plug to work for it, and it just works. It's perfect. It just works. I love it. I'm so happy. So like this is the webcam, and then this is my digital camera. We packed like 4 different types of brushes. I'm gonna keep it for real with you. I don't really have the brushes down to a science yet. Like, I don't really like foundation just because my skin in general is like so uneven, and like my arms are darker than like my neck, and it's just a mess. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really use a lot of brushes. What do you use like bigger brushes for? It's just like putting setting powder down, or do you use like full? Do you do like full foundation, or do you just do sort of concealer and stuff, and then eye makeup? Right, 242 for the 900th time. Wait, where did I put it? Oh no. Okay, here it is. Powder. Oh, for blush. Yeah, I don't use blush. I'm not built that way. Not built like that. Okay, black stripe over the white stripe. We're good. Yeah. Man, you go all out. That's awesome. Respect to you. I feel like when I use foundation, I feel like it's just because I'm using it wrong, but it definitely, like, it never sits super. Why the fuck am I doing this? It never sits super well for me in like the texture of my cheeks. Hello? Okay. I'm gonna stop being an idiot. I was like, I don't have to clamp it. It's not like I have this clamp for a reason. Yeah, it's not like I use this for any particular reason. Make your nose pop out more. Lipstick. Oh yeah. Do you ever use lip liner, or you just put a little, you just kind of overline your lips a little bit with a lipstick? Yeah, I have the opposite problem. I have to underline my lips because my lips have the thing where there's not like a clear edge to the lip. There's like the soft edge from the main body of the lip, and then there's kind of like a little like redness like around it, like another little outline. So I kind of like underline it to, and then put a little concealer over that red line. So otherwise my lips just look really fucking fat. Okay, and that is in the right orientation. We have double check. Perfect. Next up, ceramic capacitor installation. So that's gonna be these little guys. And what capacitors do is when a current is like flowing through a circuit, electronic power isn't super steady. So in order to keep it sort of, I guess you can think of it as like cooling at certain points, capacitors act like little batteries. So it'll sit here, you know, it'll sit wherever it is in the circuit, and it'll make sure that there's always a tiny like little backup battery of power at that point, so that if there's a drop of power going into that point at the circuit, the power that's stored like a battery in the capacitor will ensure that there's continuous electrical flow after that point in the circuit. It makes it so that there's no disruptions. So that reduces noise and makes signal more consistent. Things lip liner, just add little bits of liquid lipstick and then bap bap bap. I love that Howie. I just add a little and then bap bap bap. I love it. Fair more thick, yeah. I got my first, I'd only used like stick lipstick, but I got some liquid lipstick. I ordered some in the mail last night. I'm really excited. I got like a really deep red and then I got a black. And they are matte lipsticks. So I'm really excited to see how those go. One thing about capacitors is because they are batteries, they have a positive and negative polarity. I think these might not. They are not polarized. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I know there are some that are polarized, but I guess these aren't. C1, C2, and C7. Love Lip C. Ah. Sit, child. Sit, child. What was it, C7? Yeah, C7. Should be... where is it? C7. Perfect. Oof, my fingers are so sticky. I'm just gonna have to ignore it. Act like huge sensory issues about my fingers being sticky. Just gonna thug it out, you know, for content. Let's just go ahead and flux all these up right off the bat. Save ourselves a little time. Perfect. Alright. Hello? Oof. My solder's getting stuck. Does your nose not look realistic? That feels insane to like to hear. Oh, I was singing like I don't know. Like I want to try fake lashes, but I feel like I'd get the same reaction. I feel like I'd have the same fucking reaction, just like, ugh. Like, can you really tell that they're on there? I've never tried them before. Oh, that little guy's sitting a little proud, I'd say. See You know, he's like in the background there. He's just a little taller than the rest of them. There you go. Now you can really see it. Yeah, I didn't pull those through all the way, but it's okay. There's always room. We can have him lay. We can have it sort of like lay down to the side there if we need to. Damn, you really work that nose. I respect it. I don't understand contouring. I can't do it. I have nothing but respect for people who can contour well. Like, seriously. Hey, output transistor installation. There's two? Yeah, oh, for 4 and pin 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Next up, output transistors. Hi, kitty. I love you. So, let's see. That guy. And that guy. Perfect. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Yeah. People just doing their things. Doing their little things. Hello? Here we go. Gonna bend that down a little bit. Does we need to come out? Not really. Maybe I'll just push this down. We need to bend this. There we go. See, I need to bend it out a little bit like that. Hook it right about there. And bend it down. Perfect. We're shaping our pins to fit in the board. Oh my god! Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the real show. Where Marche just fucking scares herself. Isn't it a great show? I can make your jawline smaller. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, no, that was the clean the litter box one. Which I really just need to change because, I don't know, I can't keep up with cleaning the litter box every day. And then because it goes off every day, then I start avoiding it because I'm like upset that I can't do it every day. So I need to change it to be like every 3 days or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just not an alarm. Maybe I just need to remember. Ugh, my brain. I would wish it on my worst enemy. Well, I might. I have some pretty bad enemies. I might wish it on them. Oh, that's a little... It's a little far down to be doing that. There we go. Sorry, it's kind of hard to show some of this stuff. Perfect. There's my little output transit. Okay. Perfect. Drops it. So, time to solder. What is Bianita? What is that? If you send me a link, I'll play something. I don't really care. Ooh. Oh, copyright. Yeah, if it's not... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, if it's not Vocaloid, that's probably... not gonna... Back in the day, you could just say fuck it on Twitch and just stream copyrighted music. And like, yeah, you'd get demonetized if you were ever monetized. Or like it would mute parts in the VOD, but it didn't matter. Like it wouldn't mute the stream. Like they I guess they just didn't have the technology yet to do that. It was so nice. I just didn't give a fuck. I just played copyrighted music all the time. Back in the old days, I don't know, that was like what? 5 years ago, maybe? 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, send it to me. I love listening to music. Okay. How are we doing? Do not overheat these ports. No shit, Sherlock. Film capacitor installation. Are these like Mylar capacitors? Solder the 0.1 microfarad. Oh, that's the other thing. Capacitance, which is the capacity of a capacitor. Capacitance is measured in something called farads, and I just think that's amazing. And because 1 farad is like a pretty high level of capacitance, you have smaller levels, and they're called microfarads. And it's so cute. These are 0.1 microfarad REMA capacitors. C3 and C4. I'm gonna put my little ferrets on board. These don't look directional either. I love how these look. These little like red squares. Hold on. These are so cool. I love how little parts look. I love them. They're all different and they're all so cute. Okay. Let's flip her over. I will put these both facing the same way though. I don't know why they made the leads on these so short. Oh. Well, it's okay. Okay, have a good night, Owie. Thanks for coming by. Or a good day. My apologies. Hope you have fun. Hope you have a fun time. I cannot explain how relieving it is that, like, after coming back to it all this time, like, I still remember how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I spent probably a whole year just teaching myself, like, electricity basics, circuitry basics, computing basics and stuff. And just kind of, like, really, yeah, basic, like electrical engineering. And I got myself to a really good place, and then I was kind of like, okay, I was just dealing with other things, but it's really nice to come back to it and still be like, yeah, this all still makes sense to me. Like, I actually did learn something. I wasn't just, you know, like, going crazy and doing a bunch of electronics, and then, you know, it was all for nothing, and I forgot it. Like, it's nice. I come back, and I'm like, yeah, I know what all this is. That's... Oof. What a relief. What a relief. Alright, now time for the... yeah, electrolytic capacitors. Place, but do not yet solder them. Confirm the proper orientation. Ensure that they're seated tightly. Yep. Yeah, proper orientation is critical. Okay. So we have 100 microfarad at C5. Let's do that first. These should look familiar. I feel like these are... oh my god, I dropped wire. These are electrolytic capacitors. So again, they all do the same thing, but they're just manufactured in different ways that gives them, you know, sort of advantages and disadvantages versus other, like, capacitor types. What those advantages and disadvantages are, I couldn't fucking tell you. Yay, smudged my nail polish again. Alright, we're just getting nasty nail polish for the rest of the stream, I don't care. Alright, what is this one? What do you say, Onyu? 100 microfarads, which goes at C5, which is the one in between them. So, positive pole. Oh, see it says positive right there. I think the long lead should be positive. Unless it's the white marked one. Probably the white marked one. The positive pad is marked with the, the longer lead will go here. Okay, so length. That's what I thought. Cool. Let's get the other capacitor, which I rolled off somewhere. It is. And the long lead will go through here. Look at him wiggle. He's so cute. Should be okay. I do kind of want to tape these down though. Hi, Kitty baby. Kitty says, take a break. Pay attention to me. I love you. I'll give you some pets. Some pets for my pretty kitty. Pets for the kitty. Oh my god. Now there's cat hair in my nail polish. Cat hair in my nail polish. Cat hair in my nail polish. Oh my god. Cat hair. Oh my god. Okay. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Let's get this soldered. Oh my god. Oh my god. Deep breaths. Oh. I can reuse some of this tape. That'll do. Yeah, because those electrolytic capacitors are so big, I'm assuming they were emphasizing like soldering them tight to the board because of space constraints inside the tube of the microphone, just to make sure that everything fits reliably. So we're gonna honor that warning. Break out the tape. That didn't drop. A little more. There we go. I am rushing these. I feel like that always happens. Okay. These are just not great joints. But they are adhered. Just waiting around, playing with your puppies. With your puppy wuppies. I love your puppies so much, Awi. I love them, I love them. It's starting to look like a proper circuit board now. I think that's mostly it. What do we have? JFET and R9 resistor installation. So bend lead 3 at the JFET sideways at a 90-degree angle. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? Solder leads 1 and 2. Locate the 1G resistor. 1 gigaohm. Gigaohm. Me, when I got my gigaohms. Playing with them, otherwise you'll get fur. Oh, you just stinky little puppies. Stinky puppies! I love stinky puppies. I love a stinky winky puppy. Oh my god. It's sending me eye clips. Does this play through stream? No, it doesn't. You just sent me a clip of like Aya when she's freaking out, just wiggling back and forth. It's so funny. Okay, solder one end of the 1G resistor into the PCB at R9. So that's there. Then trim off the excess length of JFET 3 and R9's unsoldered lead. These two component leads must intersect, but neither should extend far beyond where they cross. The two-way joint of JFET lead 3 and R9 will be soldered together later when the capsule wire is attached. What in the fuck are you talking about? How did this go from like completely sane, totally fine to, hey, just cut those off and leave them and we'll get to it later? Like, you have a circuit board. Why? You have a circuit board. Why are we just wiring leads into the air? What the fuck? Alright, I don't love those. Like, honest to God, I really don't love those. I might end up doing the alcohol, though, by the way. Just because, I mean, yeah, this is fucking... I don't care, though. God, it's gonna make handling it so much easier. Okay, alright. So, let's just start from the top. With this unholy... whatever the fuck that's happening. Oh, that's the JFET that was in that bag, right? Where's that bag? Here? Yeah. Okay. So it's oriented this way. So it wants me to bend this lead out at 90 degrees so it can just fucking flap its balls in the breeze, apparently. Oh, your wish is my command. Little instruction book. Okay. Your wish is my command. So yeah, that's just hanging out now. Awesome. Love that. Zoe, 8 dogs is fucking insane. Do you already have a home for the other dogs? For the new litter? How we had cute dog babies, and you're so cute. You're so cute. That's a lot of dogs. Tell you what, that's a lot of puppers. That's done. Yeah, and that wants us to clean it. Okay. I'm gonna put up a little BRB, and then I'm gonna go fish the shit out of my basement. Hello? Oh, it's really painful. Super classy, super classy. Okay, I will be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. So go get some water. Go get a snack if you don't have one. If you're feeling a little hungry, take a drink of water or go get a bottle of water, and I will be right back. And I think we're a little over halfway done with this, so we're making great time. I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, that was a lot easier to find than I thought. You can kind of see there's some alcohol in there. So, yeah, just gonna do a little one of those. And then we've got our handy dandy toothbrush. Still so covered, Jesus. Really get in there. Okay, that's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. Ooh, you can see the alcohol disappearing. That's so fun. I'm just gonna give that a minute to dry while we read the next step. Next step is board inspection. Checks the polarity of diodes, transistors, and electrolytic capacitors. Okay. It should look like this. This is what we have. So those diodes are right. I'll put them in. These two diodes are right. This diode is right. These capacitors were installed correctly. These are facing the right direction. This is facing the right direction. And those are all of the polarity sensitive things we have. So we're good. Next up, oh, and yeah, they want my solder joints to look like this. Let's see how we did. Not bad. Not bad. We did okay. We did okay. The joints are okay. They're not perfect. Like perfect. But pretty good. Good. Yeah. Okay. Next is the EQ capacitor installation. So install but do not yet solder the 470 picofarad I love a picofarad. Polystyrene capacitor at C14 on the rear side of the board. Position it so that the body of the component does not obscure the 3 open XLR wire solders. Okay, so that's going to be these 3 holes right here. Those are going to be our signal and power cables to the plug. This 3-prong plug. It's called XLR on the bottom of the mic. That's these prongs are going to be wired to these 3 slots. So they want us to put this little capacitor in this white box here. 650 to 750 Fahrenheit. How do I fucking switch to Fahrenheit? Oh, I'm not even that high. I'm maxed out at oh, that's 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it down. We'll take it down a little bit. Soldering iron was at 950 Fahrenheit. Almost 1,000 degrees. That's so funny. It's just so easy. It makes soldering it so easy. You don't have to like think about it a lot. You just get in there, you know, if you quick, you get it in, it flows in, you take the heat off. But it says that this capacitor is heat sensitive, so we'll respect its wishes. Okie dokie. And is this capacitor polarity sensitive? I see no polarity markings on it. Just H470, TRW 470H. And I see nothing about polarity here either. So let's go ahead and put this through. The best angle for that now, is it? There we go. Is my temperature down? It is. Yeah. Perfect. There's a little, you can kind of see it here, this gauge here, that's where my temperature is. Alright, so we're going to go on with a 3 count. 1, 2, 3. We're melting, it's flowed, we're done. We're going to give it a minute. We're just going to let, so the issue is that because this tip is so hot, right? It transfers the heat to the metal. That means that the metal heats up, and then the solder also heats up. And then because it's all the same temperature, and because the metal is etched by the flux, the solder wets to everything. Wetting is where, so you know like water, when you drop it on something, and sometimes it pools up into little bubbles? Wetting is when that surface tension bursts. So this, when it up, you can kind of see it has surface tension, forms a little bubble. Not super clear. Let's make a big bubble. Forms a bubble. But what we want it to do is to wet to the surfaces of everything, which requires them to all be sort of the same temperature and have that flux etched into them. So all we're doing is heat up the flux, add it in, and wait for it to wet to the surfaces. See how it kind of like slides down, and then we're done. Minimal heat. Perfect. And we'll trim those leads. Perfect. Okay, that is done. Oh, solvents destroy the capacitor. Holy shit. Okay. So that's why they had us do the cleaning step before this. Good to know. Donor microphone disassembly. All right, our circuit board is done. Wahoo! We are all good to go. Nice. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so the circuit board, done ski. Now ski. So we can get this PCB vise out of here, I think. We might need it in a little bit. We don't need it anymore right now. Let's set this over here. So now we're going to disassemble the donor microphone, the Audio-Technica 2020. I'm going to turn my soldering iron off too, just for now. Yeah, yay! Oh, I'm so excited. All right, so it says there's a little lip right here in the label. I see that. We're going to peel that up so we can access the sticker underneath it, or the screw underneath it, rather. Okay, that's just tearing the label up. Which I don't really care about. Hello? Ah, and there it is. There's the screw. Tricky, tricky. Isn't it tricky how they hide things? Which, I mean, I know they're just hiding it for aesthetics, but, you know, a little conspiracy pilled nut job. This is my screwdriver, my darling. As you can see, it's well worn. I needed to do something with like really high torque one time, so I took it's a die wrench. I'm not gonna explain it. Anyways, it's like a wrench that clamps into this, and it has like big handles that come off the side of it, and I just had it like screwed into the plastic. So this thing's pretty torn up, but it's my little multi-tool that always gets the job done for me. I think that's a number 1. Oh no, this is like a number 2, yeah. Number 1 Phillips. A little smaller. Oh, I think I brought them out, didn't I? They bring out the smaller Phillips. Yay! Okay, so we want a number 1. That should fit it perfectly. Let's make sure. It doesn't! It's a 0. Yep. 0 fits. Perfect. 0 fits. Holy shit. Okay. And we're gonna press down. I'm applying pressure with the top of my finger so that the screw doesn't slip, and then I'm just rotating it with my fingers. Always applying pressure, because these small screws, if the teeth of the bit kind of slips out of the slot, the teeth of the bit slips out of the slot. That's a tongue twister. It can start stripping it, and it's a mess for everybody. Okay, so we've taken that out. Remove the 3 screws that are beneath the decal. We're just getting started. You know, fuck this decal. Goodbye, decal. It's been fucking real. It's been so real. Anyways. And pull apart. Carefully separate the grill from the lower housing. Desolder the 3 wires from the exposed PSB. Okay, let's see. Well, that's a microphone cracked in half, folks. Okay. So thankfully they gave us a little solder wick, because I don't know this. I didn't see it in my bag. What this is it's like really finely woven copper wire, tiny copper wire, like woven into a fabric almost. Because there's so much surface area on this, it has a lot of surface area for the solder to wet to, and so the solder it almost acts like a paper towel to suck up the solder. It's a really cool effect. So we'll get a little flux on this. Just a little bit. And I don't really want to use this tip. I want to use a bigger tip. So I'm going to do that. Now the biggest issue is opening this while it's hot. Thankfully there's these little sort of grills here. So yeah, if I turn this on, yeah, still very hot. Perfect. So that's the cover. That's what holds the tip in. And then that is the tip. And this is the ceramic sort of heating element that makes contact with the tip and heats it up. So I'm gonna, oh my god, even the fucking holder is hot. Jesus, scared me. Okay. Keep scaring me. So slide it on. See, this has a tip with more surface area. It's going to be good for getting big pads up. It's also going to be good because when you use the solder wick, you put down on the wick on top of the solder, and it like presses the wick into the solder. Sort of like you're pressing a paper towel into carpet. It's sort of the same feeling. I was using the other one, wasn't I? Yeah, that was going a little better. Normally you'd have like some pliers, some needle nose pliers, and it would make this a lot easier, but... yeah, no, we make do with what we got. Start heating it up while we do this. Yeah, make do with what you got. Okay, it seems pretty locked in place, no wiggle. That'll do. Cool. Perfect. Okay, we're just gonna wait for it to get to 10. We're gonna go at it this way. Are we at 10? Here. Here we go. The solder just flows into it. Forgot how hot this gets. Please give it back. Okay. I think the angle's a little too awkward to do for the overhead cam. These out of the way. Put this back out. Get to a clean section. Right on top. Press through. Perfect. Perfect. And there you go. It's like magic. I love solder wick. So you can see how the wick just, all the solder came into it. This first pad went really well. The other ones were kind of awkward just because of the angle I was doing it at. These leads did not survive too terribly well. Or rather, they were just kind of barely on there. Okay. So we did that. At the bottom of the microphone housing, turn the XLR set screw, which is going to be this. little screw. This is bad, I'm sorry. This little screw. It says turn it fully clockwise to release the XLR insert. Now I did already size out this screw. This is a number 2 Phillips, so fully clockwise. Will it just pop out? Huh, yep. Yep. Alright, remove the foam block. So this is what the plug looks like in, you know, just kind of loose. It's just there. So we're going to take it out of the foam block. Oh. Okay, so now we have our bottom mic housing. That's the bottom of the microphone. I guess we don't need that. Remove the 3 screws from the PCB. So that's going to be this. Oh, they have a little thread locker on them. Let's get out this number 2 Phillips. How does that sit in there? Not well. Is this also... Is this a 1 in... Oh, is it... Oh, this is probably a 1. I forgot we went to a 0. For the other screw. Okay. A size 1. Oh no! No, it's not. It's a 0. Deceptive. Very deceptive. Are these like the same screw that's on the outside? So this is the screw that was on the outside of the housing, and that's the screw on the inside. They are the exact same screw. That's very nifty. I love not having to keep screws separate. Okay, cover that up. All 6 screws are likely the same type. Yeah, cool. Hold the grill in one hand. Grip the rubber knob on the... Oh, this is just a knob. Hell yeah. We knobbing, folks. Pull it. What the fuck? Oh, it's kind of hard to pull. What the fuck? That doesn't feel like it should be pulled. Grip it. Pull the PCB in the capsule assembly. You will feel some resistance because the top of the capsule mounting post is glued or taped to the inside of the top of the grill. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That was so hard. Oh yeah, there's some tape here. Off of the capsule. So this is the capsule that was in there. And then this board is kind of a bastardization of what we built. So this is what I see most like higher end microphone boards look like. This is what comes in the AT2020. It's very basic. There's a transformer, there's like 1 capacitor. Oh, oh yeah, this is surface mount. So you see these little like chips on here? These are the same like components. They do the same thing as the through-hole parts that we had, but they're surface mount. Just like little chips. They can be really tiny. And you just lay them all on here and then solder it all together. So I think this is probably all junk. Plug the XLR insert into an XLR cable. This will lock the pins in position. Oh, desolder the existing from the insert. Oh, I see. Let me see if I have an extra XLR cable. Yeah, I do. Doesn't everybody just have XLR cables laying around? Okay. We could benefit from a little cleanup here, but I'm just not that clean of a person, if I'm being really honest about the whole situation. I'm just not that kind of person. Hell yeah. We stan spending leftover money at the arcade queen. We stan. This also is not like the intended use of a PCB vise, and I just don't care. You just could not make me care. Everybody's super owie so she can have more money for the arcade. Go Streamlabs Dono to owie. Okay, I cut the end of this off to make it a little easier to work with. Everybody's super owie. Everybody's super blue too. Everybody's super Daza. Of course. Of course. This is getting a little bit tedious. But hey, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna hold the wire. This is always a nightmare. Every single fucking time. There we go. There we go. Okay. Akasupa style. That's what I am talking about. Whew. Alright. Feeling a little hungry? We got the Danimals. We got the Danimals Disney Princess Yogurt. We're gonna pound a little. We do a little Danimals pounding. You can freeze them? Yogurt slushy? Any yogurt slushy enjoyers in the chat? Okay. Desolder the existing XLR pins. Use the enclosed solder wick at the sides of soldered. Yeah. Avoid using it for so long that the housing melts. I cannot make any promises. We can use some of the solder wick though. Now that we have the actual like body of the wires out of there, we can work a little easier. So we can try this out. Let me get a little more flux on these. This one's an outside. Oh, that's why I was soldering it on the bottom. Should have been doing it on the outside. I couldn't really tell what the orientation was. Okay. Perfect. Bottoms up, baby. That's on there a little too long. Yeah. Ooh, just so awkward. Jesus Christ. Can't get the wick in there. Oh my god, it's so annoying. There we go. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, trim that shit off. I'm like holding the thing with my wrist so it doesn't move. And so I can actually like press the wick into there. There we go. That's clean. That's clean. Perfect. And we'll cut a little bit of the wick off so we can press it into the other side. Hold it down. Hold it down! We did it. We did it. Not gonna lie, usually I'm a little too lazy to do that step. I'll just shove the new wire in the old solder. I'm a bit of a savage, but I'll commit to the bit for today. Like, act like I know what I'm doing. Alright, it's time for the new capsule. Woohoo! What's gonna go in here? So, mount the capsule harness to the included capsule deck plate. All right. Oh, right. I wasn't actually sure if we were gonna get this far. Okay. So instead of using this, they give us a 3D printed one. So they want me to mount the capsule to that. Where's my capsule? It's right here. Okay, insert the capsule into the harness and then rotate it so that one of the solder tabs at the edge is near the bottom of the capsule. The fuck does that mean? Oh, is it like those? Oh, there's little screws in the bottom. Hello? Magnetic screwdriver Coco? I'm just unscrewing these into... How cute! This is so nice. Yeah. So... front and rear. So it goes like this. Yeah. So I guess this is the back, so that's where like this part should be facing. Line those up. Yippee! Not magnetic anymore, apparently. Or these are just like, I don't know, a different kind of metal. Non-magnetic screw, my auntie. Okay. That's in there. Insert the capsule harness. Right, we already did that. Solder the included wire to the tab at the rear center of the console. Okay, so red wire goes here, and then it says that the black wire goes to the lower of the two solder tabs. So this would be lower. Release, we're gonna let his people go. Release this XLR cable for now. And then we'll kind of just do a bit of a pro gamer move. Little bit of a pro gamer move. Where'd the hookup wire go? Here it is. Little flux. Little flux. And we are gonna tin this. Where? Oh. Alright, we are not gaming. The moves are not pro. The gaming is not gaming. So, it's a little alligator clip to get this tinned up. Again, I'm not clean, but I am effective. I'm not clean. No way, it just fell off after I said that. That's so fucking funny. Okay. Yeah, I just don't really have like a lot of room to work with here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You silly Billy. You silly Billy. My shit's just falling apart on stream. To be fair, I've had that little like $5, you know, thing for forever. So. Let's do the same thing with the other end. Thanks, Fume Extractor. I appreciate you doing your job. It's fine. You just suck up a few fumes every now and then. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need the sucker today. Okay. I didn't put my fucking soldering iron into the holder right, and it just started melting through the side of it. Love that. Love that for me. Yo. A little touchy. Okay. We're gonna turn the temp down. So like, does it have a temp on here? It doesn't. Okay, well, we're just gonna turn it down to like 700. Commit. Damn it. Commit. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. We fucking got it. Awesome. Oh yeah. Wasn't getting the pressure I needed. Awesome. Awesome. I don't know why this is so out of focus, but hey, whatever. Why not? Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to prep both sides of the red wire with solder. Real fascinating stuff. Something's wrong with this tip. I don't know what's going on with it. It won't like stay tinned. And neither will these. Oh well. Alright. Let this wire cool down for a minute. I think it might be because it went into the plastic, so might make this a little more difficult, but we'll make it through. Whew. Thug it out. We got this. We got this. That's so fucking annoying. Actually, the most annoying shit ever. We're gonna press the wire down into the gap there a little bit, just so that it doesn't try to come up after we heat it. The guide does say it might be helpful to like tape the wires down. I agree. I'm just lazy. And by lazy, I mean I'm gonna spend a lot more time doing it this way than just taping it down and getting it done. That is what lazy means. Perfect. Go. It's floating in its own little river of flux. It's go time. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, stunning, actually. Alright, cool. So now we feed these down through these other little holes. It's like black through the right. Go. Okay. So there we go. There we have it. We have our capsule all wired up. And then I guess we just screw this back together. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. You can see these screws are magnetized. Okay, we are in the home stretch. We are just assembling. All we have to do now is hook up the input to our circuit board, mount the circuit board, hook up the XLR leads to the circuit board, and assemble, and then we test. So we got 5 more solder points to do. Home stretch. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to do whatever the fuck black magic they want us to do with that JFET and 1 gigaohm diode lead. Yep. Cool. Next step is XLR insert wiring. Oh, they want us to use shrink wire. Damn. Oh, you have a lot of faith in me. I am losing steam at this point. I'm getting a little fucking tired. Oh yeah, it's been almost 2.5 hours. Okay. Okay. Alright. I got this. I got this. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah. Solder fresh XLR wires into the XLR insert. Why do these wires suck? Pin 1 black. But where's the fucking white? They didn't give me a white wire. That's a bit of an issue. I guess I'll go get some. Alright, BRB. I'm not super sure what to do, because I can't find my bags of wires. And there's only a ground wire in here. I found it! It's right here. I mean, okay. Let's get all of these tinned. Are they already tinned? No, they're just solid. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Why not just be a little booger? Just be a little booger about it. My cat is getting really mad that I'm streaming. Alright, those are tinned. It'll be easy to put on now. Let's go ahead and tin up the black one. Kind of getting the impression that these are already tinned and I'm wasting my time. But hey, you win some. And you fucking lose some. And that's just life. So, whether they are or not, they are now. Put this back into place. We'll screw in our XLR cable like before. Fuck, I love Vocaloid. Oh my god, I love Vocaloid. So good. Like, just bangers. Bangers on bangers on bangers. Bangers on bangers on bangers. Okay. Perfect. Lux it up, bitch. And we are just gonna shove solder into this. Up a little bit. So I want to make sure I'm heating the outside first. We'll heat and shove. Wait for it to flow. We're done. Okay. These pins have a lot of mass because they're attached to those pins as well. So you got to make sure that you're not burning the wire, burning the sleeve off of your hookup wire while you're trying to heat the sleeves. So that's why we're sort of pressing against the pin, and then we rotate our soldering iron to be pressing against the pin and the wire when we're ready. Starting to box. I'm going to go in on both. Push, push, push. It's flowing. I'm done. That one was okay. I mean, it's set, but it's not pretty. The concept. Alright, last one. I have a little bit of a second wind here, so we're going to try and bang this out before my second wind is gone. Luckily, there was nothing too complicated here, but still just doing this for an extended amount of time after not doing it for a long time. It's a lot of recall. And doing it on stream is really annoying, but it's also really fun. I love the idea that, like, that I've made like a full assembly tutorial and then watch it while you listen to banger Vocaloid bangers. That makes me really happy. More trans existence on the internet. And that's always a good thing. Feed. Flow? Yes. Yep. Perfect. That's that. Give them a little, you gotta give them a wiggle little. That's a little wiggle in layman's terms. Wiggle little is the technical specification. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We didn't melt the housing. It's not even soft. Sometimes you be touching this plastic, it's a little soft. So, perfect. Okay. Test continuity between the shield tab. Okay. Yeah. Scrub them with a cotton swab and solvent to remove flux and solvent. Okay, oh well. You convinced me. Where are my little... I'm just gonna give this a really light rubbing. I didn't. Wow. I like did not make a mess. Ooh, I got a little melty though. I got a little melty on one of these. Yeah, I did great. Awesome. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with myself. I'm not an idiot. Alright. Insert the XLR wires in the PCB and solder the board. Alright, so... Oh my god, cat. I love you, but just like chill the fuck out. 6 seconds. Just chill the fuck out for 6 seconds. We're putting them through the bottom into the top. Okay. So is red, black, white. And of course the bit of solder tinning that I put on there makes it too thick to go through the hole, of course. Why not? Perfect. That goes black, white. I'm kind of rushing because I want to be done. I want to be done, and this is not the hard part. Red, black, white. Bend them over. Alright, cool. Whatever. Honestly, don't care. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wires don't have a lot of structure. Oh, this is a novel concept. Wow, wires are a pain in the ass. They just kind of go wherever they want. Alright. This will just have to be fine. This will just have to be fine. We're rushing. I'm not setting things up anymore. I'm tired. We're just gonna get this done. Perfect. Ow. Yeah, done. Perfect. Okay, let's reinsert this into the bottom of the body. A nice sound. Something to push it down with. This is kind of tricky. Hey, we did it. Nice. Change that out. What I'm doing right now is I'm lining up this set screw with the hole. And then turning counterclock to bring it out. Too. There we go. There we go. See, now it's unscrewed into the body. Okay. Insert, rotate it. Yeah, don't over tighten. Yeah, input wiring. Alright, hook or wedge the tip of the cat signal wire, shown here in red, to the two-way joint of R9 and take that pin free. Okay. So now we're doing the freaky shit. Now we're doing the freaky shit. It's gonna get a little weird. So it wants us to solder these two wires, these like loose leads, to the red wire on here. So I guess we'll just make them fuck. Yeah, we'll just make them fuck. Okay. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? This is so fucking dumb. Yeah, I'm just trying to like get them all to like kind of click together a little bit. That should do. We're gonna do some really goofy surgery here. Sorry you can't see this on that. Hold on. There we go. It's a little better. Okay. This is gonna be weird. I think I'm gonna come from underneath it so that everything gets pressed up together. Is it good now? Okay. Sick. Blob achieved. And there was Blob. Okay. A little messier than the picture, but hey, you know. Okay, insert the section into CG pad. Right. Okay. Simple enough. Well, I say simple enough. I think I'm just gonna have it come in from the bottom, make this easier. There we go. Oh shit. My syringe tube fell out of my like pressure thing. Fell out. Okay, that'll do. That's fine. It's attached. Ah! Stay. Yeah, I'm not gonna scrub these. Things that aren't happening. Right, we'll just shove it in there. And we're done. I'm gonna put one tab in this just to kind of hold it in place, and then I'm going to unplug my microphone and plug in this microphone. Where is it? Here we go. This hole is like not really lining up. Here we go. Yeah, it's a bit of a fit. Okay. Moment of truth. We unplug this microphone. We plug in this microphone. Well, that is quite a different sound. It's not so bad. Is it? Is it terrible? It's like fucking peaking. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to listen to the VOD. Oh, it's really... Oh my god, it's so hot. Hold on. Yeah, that's a little better. Is that the front? Or is this the front? This is the front, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we did it. Congrats. Congrats, everybody. We made a microphone. Yeah, I'm actually curious. I'm going to do some recording with it and just see how it sounds and everything. Yeah, I'll go ahead and unplug this. Really picking up on that, really picking up on that outside noise. I'm gonna unscrew this though, because it's not fitting together as well as I would expect it to. And there's no reason to force things. Oh, there is a little slot. Let's see, just make sure it's... Oh, okay. So it wasn't the parts inside. There's actually like a little slot inside that you have to line up. I guess that makes sense, to make sure that you keep the orientation the same. If you have the label on it, it tells you which part's the front, which part's the back. Yeah, first try. Can't complain. I'm not sure how much like it improved the quality. I should have taken a fucking recording of it before. Now you see what I said? I said, keep pressure on the screwdriver so you don't strip the screws. And it slipped, and you can see it's kind of like wallered out in the middle. So, couldn't even take my own advice. Now that screw will forever be harder to get in and out. But it doesn't seem like we'll be needing to do that too much more in the future. I was honestly just going to give this microphone away. I still might, but it's kind of nice to have another condenser microphone laying around. That's not like trash dog shit. So, yippee! Oh, and I did it again. Alright. Well, there she goes. We made a microphone, kids. We fucking did it. What's our time? 2 hours and 50 minutes? Jesus Christ. That's a little much. That's a little long for the microphone, but you know, you win some, you lose some. You really do. Oh, my back hurts. That was a lot of shrimping. A lot of shrimping. I should have fucking had my blahage in between me, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks everybody for watching. If you are someone in the future watching this to assemble it, I hope this helped. I hope this helped quench some of your, or you know, settle some of your fears. If this is like a first time project or something, or I hope maybe I just showed you something that you couldn't quite figure out. These instructions are really good. These instructions are like excellent. If you know anything about electronics, like everything is covered here. It's not excessive. It's well laid out. Yeah, couldn't be happier with this. So, MikeParts.com, killer. All right, thank you everybody. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys around. Bye.